Mark your calendars, everyone, because this coming Tuesday is a massive day for the whole TagShot community. It's not just any old update day, it's the day we've all been waiting for. The developers are dropping the big 7.10 update, and the hype is absolutely through the roof. For weeks, we've been hearing whispers and seeing little hints about what's coming, and now it's finally, almost, here. This is the kind of update that can completely change the feel of the game, bringing back old players, and giving current ones something new and exciting to sink their teeth into. It's a real game changer, and I can't wait to jump in. So, why is this specific Tuesday so important? Well, for a while now, things have been a little bit quiet. The game has felt a wee bit stale, and players have been getting restless. We love TagShot, but we need new stuff to keep us engaged. This update feels like a promise from the developers that they've been listening to our feedback. It's their chance to show us that they're still invested in making the game the best it can be. It's more than just a patch, it's a sign that awesome things are on the way, and that the future of TagShot is looking brighter than ever. The entire community is buzzing with excitement. You can feel it on every social media platform, in every stream, and in every video. Players are sharing their wish lists, their theories, and their hopes for what the 7.10 update will bring. It's a shared moment of anticipation that brings everyone together. We're all united in our excitement for what's next. This is why we love gaming. It's not just about playing, it's about being part of a community that gets hyped together. This Tuesday is our day, and it's going to be epic. From the moment the servers go down for maintenance, we'll all be glued to our screens, waiting for them to come back online. I'll be streaming it live, of course, so we can explore everything together. We'll be checking out the new map changes, trying out the new weapons, and seeing just how different the game feels. It's like unwrapping a massive present, and we all get to do it at the same time. The first few hours after a big update are always the most exciting, full of discovery and surprises. Get ready, because this Tuesday is gonna be one for the books. So, what can we actually expect from this update? The biggest news, and what is everyone talking, is the return of OG Season 6. That's right, we're going back in time to one of the most beloved seasons in TagShot history. This means the old map is coming back, with all its iconic locations. I can't wait to drop back into those classic spots and relive some amazing memories. It's a massive dose of nostalgia, and it's something players have been asking for ages. It's going to be brilliant to see how it plays with all the new mechanics we have now, but wait, there's more. Along with the OG map, we're also getting a bunch of new weapons to shake up the meta. The developers have been teasing some really interesting designs, and it looks like we're getting a new assault rifle and a powerful new sniper. This is fantastic news because new loot always makes the game feel fresh. It will be so much fun figuring out which new guns are the best and how they fit into our loadouts. I'm especially keen to get my hands on that new sniper and see if I can hit some cheeky shots with it. On top of all that, we're also getting some much-needed user interface changes. The current menus have felt a bit clunky for a while, so a refresh is very welcome. The leaks suggest a cleaner, more streamlined look that should make it easier to navigate our lockers, check challenges, and squad up with mates. It might seem like a small thing, but a good UI makes a huge difference to the overall experience. It's one of those quality-of-life improvements that just makes the game feel smoother and more polished. It shows the developers are paying attention to the little details. Now you might be wondering why OG Season 6 is coming back so soon after we just had OG Season 5. Well, Season 5 was incredibly short, lasting only a few weeks. It was more of a taster, a little experiment to see how players would react to the OG format. And the reaction was massive. Everyone loved it. The player numbers went way up, and the game felt more alive than it had in a long time. The developers saw that success and decided to give us what we want, more OG goodness, and this time, for a full season. Let's be honest, the current Season 7 has been a bit of a mixed bag. After the high of the OG Season 5 event, the new season just didn't quite hit the same mark for a lot of players. There's been a growing feeling in the community that the game has been a bit dry lately. The new map for Season 7 was cool at first, but it didn't have the same charm or replayability as the classic maps. Many players found themselves getting bored more quickly than usual, which is never a good sign. It felt like something was missing. A big part of this feeling came down to the content, or lack thereof. The main addition to Season 7 was a big crossover event with a popular sci-fi movie franchise. While crossovers can be really cool, this one felt a bit forced. The new items were all locked behind a separate event pass, and the gameplay additions were temporary. It was fun for a weekend, but it didn't add any lasting value to the core game. Once the event was over, we were right back where we started, with a game that felt like it needed something more substantial. This reliance on a temporary event as the season's main feature left a lot of players feeling disappointed. We want updates that permanently improve and expand the game we love. We want new core mechanics, meaningful map changes, and a story that keeps us hooked. The crossover felt more like a marketing stunt than a genuine effort to enrich the game. It created a short-term spike in interest, but it couldn't sustain the momentum. The community started to feel that the developers were focusing more on brand deals than on the game itself. This is why the drama around Season 7 has been so intense. Players are passionate about Tagshot, and it's frustrating when it feels like the game isn't living up to its potential. The forums and social media have been filled with discussions about the game's direction. People were worried that this was the new normal, short-term events instead of long-term improvements. The game felt like it was in a slump, just coasting along without any real innovation. It was a tough period for dedicated fans, and everyone was hoping for a sign that things would get better. Thankfully, the 7.10 update feels like that sign we've all been waiting for. It's a direct response to the community's feedback. By bringing back OG Season 6, the developers are showing that they hear us loud and clear. They know we love the classic gameplay and the nostalgic maps. This move could be exactly what the game needs to bring back that spark. It will give veteran players a reason to dive back in and show newer players what made the game so special in the first place. This update has the potential to completely revitalize the player base. These changes could have a massive impact on the future of Tagshot. If the return of OG Season 6 is a huge success, it might change how the developers approach content moving forward. Maybe we'll see a rotation of classic seasons alongside the new ones, giving us the best of both worlds. It opens up so many possibilities. The new weapons will also shake things up, hopefully creating a more balanced and diverse meta where different playstyles can thrive. It's all about giving players more choices and more ways to have fun, which is always a good thing. Looking to the future, I really hope the developers continue down this path of listening to the community. I'd love to see them continue to blend the old with the new. Imagine if they took the best parts of the OG maps and integrated them into the modern game engine, with all the new movement mechanics. That would be incredible. I also hope they focus on creating more permanent content that adds depth to the game, rather than relying too heavily on temporary crossover events. We need a strong core game, first and foremost. Ultimately, this update is a massive step in the right direction. It feels like a course correction after the Season 7 slump. My hope is that it brings back the magic and excitement that we all know Tagshot is capable of. It's a chance for a fresh start, to remind everyone why we fell in love with this game. I'm incredibly optimistic about what's to come, and I can't wait to share the journey with all of you. Get ready for some epic games, because Tagshot is about to get a whole lot better.